Kia ora, good evening. Welcome to Blade News. Now we're going to get right into it. I've been slacking on the news. We're way behind and there are so many new skates to talk about. But the first thing I want to show you here is this crazy spin here from Peter Lecouls. I'm sure I butchered that. Hopefully I didn't. But it's a 1620, second in the world apparently. I just can't imagine. Look at this. Massive props to him. Like, how the hell can you pull out of that spin? Anyway, speaking of spinning into things, I really don't have a good connection here, but I wanted to start the show off by plugging a project Tom Moyes has been doing, which is a Skater of the Year fund. Tom wanted to change what happens if you win Skater of the Year and make you actually earn something from it, some money, which I think is such a cool idea. And he's done it through GoFundMe here. And it's going to be split between the best male skater of the year and the best female skater of the year, which is super sick. And we're so close to completing the goal. If you don't know, GoFundMe, as far as I know, refunds all the money if you don't make the goal. So look how close. It's 98%. You could be the one to tip it over. That could be you. If you have a spare like $5 or something, go check it in. There's plenty of rollerbladers. Massive props to Tom for doing this. This is I can't tell you, as someone who has been kind of working in this industry for a few years now, to raise €5,000, 5,000 euros, sorry, for this is like a huge accomplishment, man. That is, I know how hard that's like. That is crazy that he was able to rally us all together to do this. So yeah, I'll be donating. I hope you donate too, and I can't wait to see who wins. The New Everything company has released a new skate, and it's a V2 of the Tnec 50A, which is a skate I've absolutely been loving. I've been skating a lot. Let me bring it out of the void. This has been my go-to skate, and I recently had some trouble with it, but you guys saved it for me, I think, or have an update on that later in another video. But this is a great skate, and it looks like it's only gotten better here. This white colorway, it's the choice in white I like too. I feel like it's really hard to get the white colorway right, and this looks good. I like it with the black highlights. There has been some slight changes. You've probably heard them on the last to talk about this. The first of those changes is the cuff bolt. It is now changeable. It's no longer riveted on, which I'm not a huge fan of. I love riveted on cuffs. I had no issues with this cuff. It is a flexi slim cuff, but it's been treating me really well. But apparently people have had issues with it, and even better, apparently changing it to a replaceable one has actually fixed the way it feels for a lot of people, which is good. They also changed the buckle. It is no longer riveted on as well. You can change the buckle now if it breaks, which is a huge improvement. I really like that. They slightly changed the liners to give it a bit more padding, reworked the fit a little bit, which is nice. They changed the laces. It's got long hockey laces now, flat style, which is cool too. That I feel like it fits the aesthetic of the skate quite a lot. And it looks like it's got better wheels now, because the wheels were definitely the cheapest part in that skate, although they were fine for me. I actually really liked the colorway. It was cool, but there's definitely an upgrade in wheel. I think the skate looks great, and I'm kind of gutted I don't have the white version. I'm glad they kept this blank branding bit, because it is a really fun part to customize on the skate. I think it's a good touch. It does make the skate look kind of incomplete, but like I went out, I made some stickers that fit it perfectly. You can get them at Laced if you want, and now I get to role play that this is my skate. I have had some, I don't know if this is a good idea. I need to know what you guys think, but do you think the blank, having a customizable square on the skate is a good thing? Because I've had a few new skaters I ran into recently that just have no idea what skates I'm skating. And then it's kind of awkward that, like, when I tell them it's the Tnec skate, they have no idea what I'm talking about. You know, they're not going to remember it because they're not reading it anywhere on the skate. And I also have to explain that it's not a lace skate. Now they have a lace sticker on it, and then people are going to be like, "What the hell is lace?" And I have to be like, "Oh, it's my brand." I don't know. There's a whole different situation that never happens on another skate. And I don't know. I think it could possibly be hurting how much people know about the skate, because I feel like the only people that know about the Tnec skate are the people that are like super invested in blading, like me, you know, and probably you guys. But anyway, that's that skate. I'm hyped about that. Moving on though, a skate that no one's talked about yet, that just came out. It's from Trigger. Trigger is back with a new skate, and it's now a bit more modern looking, a bit more with today's date. You know, and it's a plastic boot here, as you can see, and you might actually recognize the skate. I want to give massive props to Uncle Ollie's Brief History of Inline Skates. Such a great resource on Facebook. Definitely check him out. I have it linked in the description. But he broke down what this mold is. It's not a new mold. It is kind of an open source mold that you can find on Alibaba, and you can just put your own branding on. And we've seen the skate before by the lava skates that I was confused about earlier. It looks like a decent skate. Looks like it'll perform well. It's got a great sole plate, great groove, good wheels. It's got the 45-degree strap, which seems a little overkill for an aggressive skate, but you know, it's there. This vent hole looks nice. Maybe you actually be cool in here, you know. I feel like this is a good move for them too. It feels like a step in the right direction. The old skates kind of felt very out of date. Here they are here. Like this feels like very 2010-ish, you know. These seemed a bit more with the kind of trends of blading today, and I hope it goes well for them. They are extremely good price too. They're like, it's listed here, they're £200, 200 euros, sorry. which I think is good. Don't question me on that. I'll convert it in editing. But yeah, there's another skate option for you. We have so many skate options right now, and I have so many more new skates to tell you about that I've been slacking on. So let's get to it. And to keep the ball moving with stuff you may not have heard about yet, there's a new update on the new standard V2. So if you've somehow been living on a rock, the V2s are here. You can pre-order them right now, and I think they're almost in the country, not too sure. And the V2 is actually a pro skate for Yandriao, one of the coolest skater of our day and age. He's a great dude, and here it is. It's a beautiful kind of brownie colorway, definitely a bold choice. It's based off a Cuban fruit, which I think is a really good choice to make a skate memorable. It's obviously a lot more memorable than something boring like a black skate. Although if you do want a black skate, there is a black option of the skate with the brown stripe instead, which if you don't even like the brown, you can easily customize as well. Definitely a bold color choice, but I think it works well, especially with his orange highlights here. Before I cover the changes to the boot that you've probably already heard of, I want to give you the new info that you might not have heard of yet, and that is that if you do pre-order the skate, you get access to some expired peel film portraits and some other exclusive behind the scenes content on a special website, which is really cool. I love that. It's like adding a whole new edge to releasing a pro skate. And also, I'm just so hyped for Yandriao, man. The skate is so deserved. Not only that, you get limited edition enamel pins, which is cool. The other thing that I need to tell you about is they have a whole new soft goods launch here, which looks amazing. Bunch of cool options here for you. But anyway, let's talk about what's new about the skate. So what they changed about the skate, the most exciting thing that's new about it is the fact that there is now a new extra small size shell. So this is great for the younger skaters out there, as well as the people with small feet who couldn't make the old sizes work. This is an EU 3738, a US 45, or UK 34 with a Mondo of 249. So if that's you, you're in luck. They also made some significant changes to the shell itself. They changed the material used, which should make it a lot more flexible. And I know a lot of people had issues with the V1, so hopefully just that alone will fix a lot of them. I was one of those people. I could not get the skate to work for me. As much as I did like the feel and look of it, the fit just would not work for me, and I think that's just because of how stiff the whole skate was, especially the cuff. So hopefully this fixes that. They also changed the density of the foam in the liner, which I think is really good and should also help with comfort, obviously. They changed the way the buckle was connected, and they added a new white shock absorber, which is even more dense than the others, which I think are all great changes. This is definitely a make or break moment for the skate, I think. If it doesn't fit well after this, I don't know how many people are going to be coming back, 2 skates in. But, that's what you sign up for if you get a V1 skate. V2 is usually so much better than V1 of a brand new mold. So I got high hopes for the skate, and I hope I get a chance to try it out. And yeah, massive congrats to Yandriao. He has a sick edit out here. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. He absolutely killed it. Very, very well done. Very well deserved. And very exciting point in time for standard skate co. Okay, so there's still a ton of skates I need to tell you about. They have so many options for Christmas this year. It is crazy, and I have really slacked. So there's a lot to get through, so we're going to smash through them. But to make it interesting, I've ordered them based on how much I like the look of them, and it's your job to guess whether I went from the ones I hate the most, the ones I like the most, to the other way around. Which order they do it in. Now, disclaimer, just because one's the bottom of this list doesn't mean it's bad. I'm just ranking them against each other. And also, I didn't think about it that much. I just smashed it together super quick, so don't hold it against me. All these skates are sick. But anyway, the first one we're going to be talking about today is the new Fabiola Pro Aeon, which is absolutely amazing. A collab with Bladies and Fabiola and USD Aeon with this beautiful purple and pink with the leopard print liner Aeon skate. A great choice. This skate is so unbelievably overdue at this point. It is crazy, but I am so hyped that USD came in clutch. The Power Slide brand has been such a savior of rollerblading over the years. This is such a cool thing to see happen. I'm glad to see Fabiola finally get a pro skate, one she earned way back in the 90s, but somehow didn't happen till now. I love that she took a risk on this design here too with the very loud leopard print liner. And yeah, this is just an Aeon 60, so it's a great skate all around. And massive congrats to her and props to USD and Power Slide for making this happen. Super cool. But we've got to keep the ball moving. Next up, we have a new version of the USD Glitch skate, which is an adjustable kid skate that came out this year that everyone was super mad about the colorway of. It was super bright. They listened. Here's a boring ass gray one that Blader Jacob makes look absolutely sick here. It actually looks so good. It's a great looking skate. It looks like it performs great. And yeah, now you people who hate color can't complain, even though this is a kid skate. But here it is. And here it's a good option. Easy adjustable, just a button you push on the side, as you can see, to change the size. Great skate. Another great product from Power Slide. We've got another Aeon to talk about, but this one is super important because it is the last pro skate for Nick Lomax. He's decided to step down as a pro skater so that someone else can have an opportunity to become a pro skater on the team, which is just such a huge, noble cause to do as a pro skater. I want to give him massive props to that. He's been there for over 20 years, he said, and this is his final pro skate he's going to get, and it is a really cool colorway. It's a soft top Aeon, you know, Aeon 60 again, absolutely great skate. And Lomax came in clutch with an excellent promo to promote these skates as well, which is just massive props to him. This is the best way a pro can go out, I think. Just knowing, even though he could have stayed there for years and he's still absolutely killing it, he still absolutely deserves every pro skate he's getting. He's stepping away to give it an opportunity to someone younger to have a slot in the team. Just such a cool thing to do. Massive props to him. Keeping the ball rolling, we got a brand new skate from Icon. I did not think this would ever happen, but we have a plastic hard boot coming from Icon, which is, it looks great. Apparently they combined 7 of the boots that people say are the most comfy under the Power Slide umbrella and fused them into this skate right here. And it looks great. It's a nice, just a gray and black skate here with some, it has some kind of like futuristic, it fits the Icon vibe, the kind of the line work on the boot. But what's most interesting about this skate is the fact that it has every mounting system in one. So it's got the, that's what it's called the ACT-10, and the ACT stands for Aggressive Trinity and CL. I know that's the 165 mount. I don't know, does that have a name? I don't think I've ever heard that. It must have a name. But anyway, it's the everything in one boot that can take every frame on the market. You don't have to, it's compatible with everything. You can mount directly to it without a sole plate with UFS. You can mount to it with a sole plate. What's interesting here that I want to give props to Leah for pointing out, the UFS bolts here are definitely like, there's room to change them. You can lengthen them, which I see some of the people that are much smarter in design than me, like Justin Thursday, is calling UFS 2.0 because it allows you to expand the width of UFS, making it better for, like, you can change the size of a groove and it'll be compatible with this skate and a skate we're going to talk about later on, I think, which is cool. This was shown off at Blading Cup, and if you're looking for Blading Cup coverage, there is no better coverage. I think this is the best coverage I've ever seen of Blading Cup. It's over by the Jumbo channel. They did just a whole video on the ground. You know, if you've seen Jumbo, you know the vibes it'll be, but I have never seen a more perfectly captured feeling of what it's like. Shout out to Biz, by the way, for of what Blading Cup was like. They did such a good job talking to all the booths as well as just capturing the comp. The Bladies threw down hard by the looks of it, even though the pro men's got rained out, so we have no winner this year. The best value for money skate that came out this year, it just got even better because it now also has a version that's a pro skate for Robbie Pitts, the like coolest dude in Blading, the most nice, most supportive, greatest, most out the box skating dude in skating, and I'm so hyped about this skate. And it is so Robbie Pitts. He absolutely nailed the Robbie Pitts vibe. Look at this thing. It's like a clear blue skate with a customizable MyFit liner that has this little heart. You can like stick around on it where you want. So you can customize what it looks like underneath. You can make your own ones. It's all Velcro, so you can stick it on. And that's just so Robbie Pitts. I love it. It comes with the 72mm wheels too, which is definitely that's a different choice for an aggressive boot. But all of these choices were made by Robbie Pitts. He wanted this skate to be like this, and he decided to go with the Play Life Reactor skate on purpose. He chose that skate. It wasn't like they forced him to not use like a sway. This is a skate he prefers, and I want to give him massive props for doing that because that's sick. I mean, everything about Robbie Pitts is authentic, so that doesn't surprise me too much. But yeah, this is a great skate. Massive props to Robbie Pitts. Massive congratulations to him on the skate. And if you want to learn more about it, there's a really good video by Loco Skates where he interviews him about the whole process and the stuff behind it. Look at this. This even got silver laces, man. That's so cool. And speaking of big wheel skates, we got a new Aeon 80. It's the Aeon 80 Salvia. And this thing looks really cool, man. Like, it's a great shade of green. It looks very nice. There's a good little promo by Sam Crofts here. This is a great colorway. I'm kind of gutted that's the big wheel skate. We've got another pro skate to talk about, and it's from Mesmer. And it's a brand new pro skate for Levy, which is amazing because Levy's such a cool skater. And it's this sick, like, reedy brown with the gold kind of bronze highlights here. And the promo he put out for this is phenomenal, man. It's absolutely insane. So many like crazy dangerous tricks that are so like different and weird and out the box. Can't recommend it more. Like, who looks at this as like a spot for your pro skate? You know, like, damn, he's such a street skater to his core. I'm so hyped to see him get this skate. It looks amazing. There's so many like railroad things happening in this edit. It's so sick. But it's not the only new thing from Mesmer. They also have a bunch of soft goods that look amazing. Mesmer, I think, is like top of the game for soft goods and blading right now. Very high quality, very nice looking. Definitely something that doesn't feel like an afterthought. It feels like someone is designing it well. It's cool. I just wish it was in more skate shops so that you could get it with skates and not have to get directly from Mesmer, you know. But I think those days might be done, sadly. But anyway, there also is a new backpack, which is sick. Brand new Mesmer backpack. And there must be something in the water about making backpacks because, but look at this one. This has got some unique features that like, it's got a little like camera bag that you put in the bag, which, you know, there's always this issue when you have a camera bag, if you have to get it out, you know, or if you just put it straight in the backpack, that's kind of not protectable enough. So this is an interesting idea. Definitely some new thoughts put into it. You can carry your skates, or it's just a good customizable bag. Really cool. But like I said, there must be something in the water about backpacks because Mesmer's not the only one making a backpack. Everyone's making a backpack right now. We got one from Kaiser here, which is a unlisted secret video on the Kaiser product listing, which I wish they would actually post these videos publicly, man, because I feel like you miss so much good information. But there's a good little review of this new Kaiser backpack, which apparently is based on an old Kaiser backpack, but it's been upgraded, and it's got a lot of pockets in it. But interestingly enough, it has like a insulated pocket, like which I said you could like keep your bottle cold or keep something hot, which is interesting, and something I have not seen done in a bag before, which is a bold move, and I like it. And there's heaps of straps and stuff to customize, even on like the straps on your shoulders. Very much maximized potential. But the most crazy bag that's come out recently that I can't believe, and it had some red flags that came out for first, but there is a legit Tnec bag that came back. Brand new run of an OG Tnec bag, dude. And this thing looks sick. It's blue and gray. Tnec is before my time, so I don't really know anything about it. I'm telling you, this thing looks sick. Something about it, it screams, it's not too like rollerbladery, you know, which I like. But it does have this mount of skate straps on the back, which I don't really like because you like elbow people. You like hit people on the head. If you're on the bus, this lines up with people's heads and you like knock them out, you know, which isn't great, but this is really cool, and apparently it's legit. This is a Rollerwarehouse exclusive, and apparently they got permission to remake an original bag by Tnec. This is things I've seen people say before. Like I've seen it on like Rollerblading on Facebook where people put up like, oh, the old Tnec t-shirt manufacturers did one more run. Look, here it is. And then the link is like a fucking red bubble or some shit, and someone's just trying to mislead you. So cringe. But I think we can trust Rollerwarehouse, right? They wouldn't just lie about that. And it would be pretty hard to remake a bag without going directly to where it came from. I don't know how you get permission from Tnec to do this though. You know, like who do you ask? Brooke Howard? Like, that's super sick though. And yeah, man, that's definitely a reason to go shop at Rollerwarehouse for this Christmas presents this year, you know? And then we have a new skate from Faction, which has been in the works for so long now. We've seen leaks of it, I think, from Winter Clash earlier, and even I've seen the skate in person, which is crazy because, you know, I am so removed from the rest of the world. But the skate is finally here. It's a Cameron Card Pro skate, and it's called the Urban CC V1, Cameron Card V1. Now, this thing is beautiful in person, man. The like blue highlights and stuff. This is aimed to be more of like a big wheel skate that you can also do aggressive in, just like the Icon skate we're doing earlier, but not quite the same. But it has a similar mounting system, I think, where it's like an adjustable UFS. Yeah, here it is. It features a front and back adjustable mounting system to accommodate for 165 or for UFS and for 180 frames. But yeah, essentially you can have a sole plate on it, skate it like a Faction tactical skate, or you can take a sole plate off and put an endless frame on, which there is an exclusive endless frame for this as well, as far as I know. Massive props to Cameron Card though. He's a great dude. I like his skating a lot, and it's cool to see him get a pro skate from Faction. And everything Faction does, I absolutely love, man. I hope I get to try those skates one day, man. One day when I have the money, dude. One day, let's hope. And finally, we have to talk about the new Them Pro skate for Shihiro, which is this absolutely beautiful mint and pink colorway. Like this thing just looks so right on the Them skate. Such a nice colorway, and she's having such a good year skating. She's such a cool skater. She put out a really nice edit for these, which was super clean. You know, every trick is so nice. A great variation of spots, and just look how nice those skates look, dude. Like that is a really nice looking skate. So clean, so nice. Them skates also just opened up a brand new New York shop, which is absolutely amazing too. Things seems like Them is unstoppable, man. I'm so excited for everything new they do. They just feel like they're always taking the right step, a step in the right direction, and giving Shihiro Pro Skate here is a huge W in every single way. Congratulations to her again, and again, massive props to Julio for raising just such a good brand, man. It's just so, everything about them is so exciting. And just to break up the pacing a bit, look at this shot, man. This is a drone shot that was done of a line of skating, and just look, this through the legs on the grind is diabolical, man. That is so cool, man. Blew my mind with this shop. Anyway, we got to talk about some products now that are not skates. There's still a couple. The first one is there's a whole new drop from Create Original of some frames here. There's the Reflect V2, which has an absolutely amazing edit from Sean Caso, who is going for a back-to-back-to-back skater of the year. You know, you just know, and he has a very high chance of getting with this edit. It's just, how is it possible for a dude to be so on his shit, like so good, one-upping himself back-to-back-to-back? Like every basement video, there were so many points in this where I'm just like, what just happened, man? You need to like take it back, slow it down frame by frame to know what the hell kind of switch up just happened. Just so tick and so stylish, man. Making skating look so good, man. Props to him. Well-earned pro skate there. Well-earned pro frame. Sorry, not pro skate. There's some other frames though. We have a Alex Brosco Fractured Vision, which after seeing the edit from Caso has me fingers crossed on a Brosco edit for this, man. I don't know if it's happening. I know he's got great Instagram game. Like, he's probably one of the main reasons I ever go on Instagram at this point, the Brosco feed. But I edit for a promo edit for this frame would be amazing. And then we got the Montre Doomwalkers as well, which I hope there's an edit for as well. Montre's edits go hard. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. It's not out yet as me making this. If they do come out while I'm editing it, I'll link them in the description. And to round us off, I want to plug this Witzman edit because I think it is so wow. The opener there with the Trousseau jump Trousseau. Dude is so locked in on ledge. It's not fair, man. Absolutely unfair. This is a really good edit and one of my favorites from Michael Witzman, probably ever at this point. And I love his edits, so that's saying something. There's some really good street skating here. It really shows, I think, the best of his abilities. And if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. And apparently, Michael Witzman has another project in the works, which I'm very excited to see. If it's anything like this one, if it one-ups this one, which it seems he's kind of alluding that it does, I cannot wait to see it. I will link to this video at the end of this video, but I want to give a massive thank you to my Blade News correspondents as well as the rest of my patrons and members for helping me continue to make videos. I cannot do it without their support and your support, but of course a like and a subscribe helps just as much, if not more. We'll be doing some more regular patron-only news updates. If you want to start your week every Monday with everything that's happening in blading, no filter, as I have a video I make every week, as long as I'm not working on a free Blade News episode for everyone, for patrons and members, so consider supporting. It's the only way I can make these videos with fan funding, so it'd mean a lot. But anyway, it's my birthday in a couple of days. I'm feeling sick, and I got to go edit this, so yeah, thank you guys for everything. I hope you get to go for a skate today, and I'll see you out there. Appreciate you.